Jack Calloway followed the nameless man down a long, windowless corridor. The walls were lined with embedded LED strips, pulsing faintly, as if the building itself was alive. His boots barely made a sound against the smooth, matte black floor. Everything about this place felt sterile, controlled, artificial. The deeper they went, the more Jack noticed the hum of high-voltage servers behind the walls, the distant chatter of unseen analysts typing furiously at their stations. He wasn't in a military base. He was inside the beating heart of America's last line of defense. Finally, the corridor opened into a vast chamber, lined with rows of workstations. At the center of the room was a Nexus pod, a sleek, coffin-like machine that looked like something ripped straight from a cyberpunk nightmare. A woman in a lab coat, early 20s, short black hair, approached. She had the confident air of someone who could tear down the world with a single command line.
Sergeant Calloway, you're about to undergo an infusion.
That sounds ominous.
It should. We're about to rewire your brain.
You'll have to forgive me, but that sounds like bullshit.
The woman, her ID badge read Dr. Olivia Kessler, Neural Systems Lead, held up the tablet and swiped. The display projected into the air, showing a swirling cascade of data.
We don't have years to train you in cyber warfare. We barely have days. What we do have is Overclock, a neural enhancement protocol that uses direct cognitive uploads to accelerate learning. You'll undergo a series of infusions designed to implant critical knowledge directly into your cerebral cortex.
You're telling me you can download an entire education into my brain?
More or less. It's not perfect, and the process is unpleasant. But it's the only way you stand a chance in this war.
The nameless man, who Jack had mentally labeled Ghost, stepped forward.
We're facing an intelligent singularity. China didn't just release an AI, they freed it. Every hacker, every rogue state, every cybercriminal now has access to something we can't fully counter. We need operators who can think faster, adapt faster, and fight in real time. That means you.
Jack exhaled slowly. This was it. This was the new battlefield. He glanced at the Nexus pod.
All right, plug me in.